Okay, guys, how are you doing today? I hope everyone is doing fine. And I just thought of getting you some more news updates that we have for today. And let's see what all news articles. Yesterday, I updated two videos, two live sessions for news updates. One was for the Israel Hamas or the Israel Gaza war, or and the other one was the Israel Gaza Israel Hamas war, and the other one was African news update. People were asking me for those updates, so I gave them. So today I'll give out some information as I am enjoying my cup of tea. It's quite cold here, so I just thought of reading out the news articles along with my cup of tea. So let's start. First news article. Okay, I hope you're able to see me. Bank of England says UK coping with higher rates for now but sees risks ahead. British businesses and households are coping so far with higher interest rates, but there are risks ahead for the financial sector from higher borrowing costs and changes to the ways banks fund themselves. The Bank of England has said the overall risk environment remains challenging, reflecting subdued economic activity, further risks to the outlook for global growth and inflation, and increased geopolitical tensions, the BOE revealed. Italian luxury brand Prada looks to double China's business in medium term. Prada is looking to double its business in key luxury market. China chief executive Gianfranco Diatta said that even as the country faces slow growth in luxury demand and significant economic headwinds, we have a lot of ambitions here in China to double our businesses in the upcoming mid-term future, and with that comes also increasing our investments, the athletes told reporters in Shanghai. So Prada, on the contrary, will be increasing business with China. Many businesses have pulled out of China due to the economic slowdown that they have been facing for the past 2 years due to the property depression or the real estate slowdown, which has affected the entire economy of China. Italian brand Prada has done it, otherwise, they have decided to increase their business in the country. Okay, stocks gold gain as investors stay cheery on rate outlook. Global equities on Wednesday after US employment data reinforced investors' conviction that rates may soon start to fall, which has pushed down bond yields and lifted gold in the past few trading days. The flow of trade across the markets was relatively calm, with measures of volatility steady around their recent lows as investors waiting for a read of US private sector job growth later in the day. So the next news article is Russia's Sberbank, 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 I think, Sberbank to invest over 4.8 billion in IT in the next 3 years. Russia's top lender, Sberbank, will invest 450 billion rubles in IT in the coming 3 years, its financial chief said on Wednesday as the bank continues its push to develop domestic technology solutions. CEO German Gref placed artificial intelligence and digital transformation at the heart of the bank's new 3 year strategy as Russia adjusts to life without Western technology after sanctions over the conflict in Russia. So the IT development in the next 3 years will be totally focused on artificial intelligence and digital transformation. These are the two important sectors of IT that are rapidly growing in all the countries across the world. So, Russia has also decided to concentrate on these two sectors of IT and stay ahead of times after it attacked Ukraine. So many countries have cut off business with them, and now Russia is also facing a lot of issues, and now they have decided to invest to stay more ahead. Okay, next news article. Clarion to cut 170 jobs after closing Romania plant. Romania plant. Okay, I'll read it again. Clarion to cut 170 jobs after closing Romania plant, downsize German operations. Clarion cut its full year earnings guidance on Wednesday after it said it would close its bioethanol plant in Romania and downsides its operation in Germany. The Swiss company said 120 jobs would go with the closure of the Podari facility in southern Romania, while another 50 would be cut at its biofuels and derivatives operation at Strongbing, Planegg, and Munich in Germany. Many companies are cutting down on their employees, cutting down on the jobs, and Clarion has also decided. Podari was designed to convert 250,000 tons of straw into cellulosic ethanol, a product used to make laundry detergents, cleaning agents, and products used in industry and personal and home care. So, this is another important update as Clarion has decided to cut down more jobs. I wonder what will happen in 2024 if this trend of companies will keep on. The trend of companies cutting down jobs, removing employees will move ahead next year and more people will lose. This year we have seen so many companies cut down jobs due to the economy slowing down. Next year, we might see this trend continuing. What do you people think about this? Please give me your views, your feedback on what kind of 2015 to 2024 uh, people would face such problems. What do you think that 2024 holds for such people in who are employed with various companies, especially in the IT sector. IT sector has cut down major jobs, and next year also we might see the same trend continuing. Okay, the next one. US and Sweden signed defense cooperation agreement. The United States and Sweden on Tuesday signed a defense cooperation agreement, the US Department of State said, as the Nordic countries strengthens military alliances while waiting for approval to join NATO. Sweden is a strong, capable defense partner that champions NATO values and will further strengthen the alliance once its NATO accession is complete, the State Department said in a written statement. Sweden's membership will strengthen our collective defense and enhance our ability to respond to security challenges in the Euro-Atlantic area. China says its fighters shadowed US Navy patrol plane over Taiwan Strait. China's military on Wednesday revealed it sent fighter jets to monitor and warn a US Navy patrol aircraft that flew over the sensitive Taiwan Strait, a mission that took place weeks before Taiwan holds election. China claims sovereignty over democratically governed Taiwan and says it has jurisdiction over the strait. Taiwan and the United States dispute that, saying that Taiwan Strait is an international waterway. China has always claimed Taiwan to be a part of their country. However, Taiwan is an individual country. It is not a part of China, as China says. China has also said that Taiwan Strait belongs to China. However, that is not true, and it is a free, an international free waterway. Japan, Britain and Italy to establish new organization to develop jet fighter sources. These three countries will sign a treaty in Tokyo next week to establish a joint organization and industry group for developing their planned advanced jet fighter. An intergovernment body will oversee an intergovernment body will oversee the industry group venture led by Britain's BAE Systems, Japan's Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and Italy's Leonardo. That group will distribute work to teams in different parts of global combat air programs such as the engine and avionics, sources have revealed. Okay, let's see what we have next. BP starts drilling oil production well at new platform of Azeri Chirag Gunashli project. BP has started drilling the first oil production well from the new Azeri Central East platform in the Azeri sector of the Caspian Sea, the company has said on Tuesday. The well will be up to 3,188 meters deep and drilling will take about 3 months. So drilling is going to take 3 months. The 6 billion ACE project is the next stage of development of the giant Azeri Chirag Gunashli field in the Caspian Sea. Colombia needs to cut spending by 5.7 billion to meet 2024 fiscal rule committee. Colombia will need to cut spending in 2024 by 23 trillion pesos, some $5.75 billion to comply with its fiscal rule, a committee said on Tuesday, amid uncertainty over whether some income streams will materialize and other cancelled income. Okay, let's see what next we have. Okay, I just finished my cup of tea. Okay. Russia launches its Mir payment cards in Cuba. Russia's national card payment system, NSPK, said on Tuesday it had launched its Mir payment cards in Cuba, making the Caribbean island one of only a handful of countries to join Moscow's alternative to Visa and MasterCard. The Mir card is a Russian payment system, and now this card has been introduced in Cuba. Not many countries use this card as it is Russia based and everything is done through the Russian banking system. But now Cuba has introduced it in its banking system and has become one of the very few countries to have done so. Venezuela's Maduro pledges to permit oil mines development in disputed territory. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has said he would authorize oil exploration in an area subject to a dispute with Guyana, which said it would report his comments to the United Nations and the International Court of Justice. Maduro's pledge to permit development around the Essequibo River came after his government held a referendum over the weekend where voters rejected the ICG's jurisdiction over the disagreement and backed creating a new state in its territory. France puts country on high alert for bird flu. Very, very, very important piece of news. France puts country on high alert for bird flu. France raised the risk level of bird flu to high from moderate on Tuesday the detection after the detection of new cases of the disease, forcing poultry farms to keep birds indoors to stem the spread of the highly contagious virus. The decision taken by the Agriculture Minister was published in the official journal on Tuesday. Avian influenza, commonly known as bird flu, has led to the culling of hundreds of millions of birds worldwide in recent years. It usually strikes during autumn and winter and has been spreading in many European countries in the past weeks, including Germany, the Netherlands, and Belgium. So, France is now on high alert of bird flu, and many birds have been culled due to this, due to the bird flu. And if you are in that area, please be careful. Swaths of Siberia freeze in temperature below minus 58 Celsius. Arctic weather enfolded swaths of Russia on Tuesday, with temperatures in the wilds of Siberia falling to minus 58 degrees Celsius. Yakutsk, one of the world's coldest cities, which lies some 5,000 kilometers east of Moscow, was covered in freezing clouds and fog. Drone footage showed. I especially came here to Yakutsk to experience such weather, so I'm lucky, as in December you don't usually get it, said Danila, who was completely covered with ice. Must say this person is very brave to have gone to Yakutsk to experience such severe cold. Yakutsk is one not the one, I think it's the most, it's the coldest region on earth, which experiences a temperature up to, if I'm not wrong, minus 71. I think I have watched a few documentaries on YouTube about Yakutsk where temperature goes terribly low. Temperature, it doesn't go up, it falls. And right now in Siberia it's minus 58, and it also goes much lower to minus 58. As per my information, it can go as low as minus 70 or 71. Yes, that is how much low it can go. Who is this? Ashish. Hi, Ashish. Hi, you said hi to me. Hi. Okay. Our next news, let's see. UK military faces 22 billion equipment shortfall. Britain's armed forces face an equipment funding shortfall of 17 billion pounds over the next 10 years, a public spending watchdog said on Monday, a concern for defense chiefs at a time of heightened geopolitical risks. Britain announces, very important news, and it might be of some use to you if you are planning. Britain announces stricter visa measures to reduce net migration. Britain announced plans to slash the number of migrants arriving by legal routes on Monday, raising the minimum salary they must earn in a skilled job by a third, amid pressure on Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to tackle record net migration figures. High levels of legal migrations have dominated Britain's political landscape for more than a decade and were a key factor in the 2016 vote to leave the European Union. Rishi Sunak has promised to gain more control after lawmakers in his Conservative Party criticized his record ahead of an election expected next year, with the opposition Labour Party far ahead in opinion polls. So, if you are planning for a visa to move over to Britain, you might face some stricter measures, and you might just face some more rules and regulations, because now the process will be streamlined more. And ever since Rishi Sunak became the Prime Minister, there have been a lot of measures have been taken, a lot of strictness has been applied for visa to cut down on the illegal migrants. Why this is being done? So that the illegal migrants who enter Britain and they do not come back, they can be stopped via a lot of other routes. So that is the basic aim for all of this. High levels of okay. Canada's national broadcaster to cut 600 jobs over next year. Another important piece of news. CBS said on Monday that it plans to cut about 600 union and non-union positions over the next year as the national broadcaster implements cost-saving initiatives. The proposed job cuts will help manage about 125 million in budget pressures forecast for 2024-25 fiscal year. So this is about all that I have right now, all the information I have, the news I have, and I have not updated the Israel-Hamas war, but maybe tomorrow I'll be able to give you some more information, or let's see if there are news, important news. Okay. Okay, we have some. Hello, Vikas. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's get ourselves updated with some Israel news. Sirens sound in Eilat. Israel intercepts missile over Red Sea. The Israeli military has intercepted a surface-to-surface missile over the Red Sea. It added the missile did not cross into Israeli territory and did not pose a threat to civilian. Air raid sirens sounded across Eilat, a city on the southeastern tip of Israel by the border with Jordan, but Israeli forces said this was standard procedure. There was no immediate claim of responsibility. Yemen's Houthi rebels have on several occasions fired missiles and drones towards the coastal city after the start of the war. Okay, Vikas, I have a doubt. Okay, what doubt do you have, Vikas? No, I'm not a teacher. My profession, I'm a researcher. I'm not a teacher. Vikas has a doubt. If Vikas wants to ask. Okay, let's go on to the next article. Israeli army claims to have uncovered stockpiles of weapons in Gaza. The Israeli army has claimed it has found large quantities of weapons and ammunition at a site in the northern Gaza Strip, including long-range missiles and several models of portable RPG-type missiles, as well as anti-tank missiles, explosive devices, hand grenades, and drones. The Israeli army said long range missiles found are of the type that have been fired at central Israel. That's about it. If you want to ask anything, I think there are people who want to ask me something. You can go ahead and ask. I have a doubt. What doubt do you have? Should ask the doubts that you have in mind. I'm waiting for you to ask. Okay, then I think that's about it for the Israel Hamas update. Let's see. Gaza is now one of the world's most dangerous places. UN has said that Gaza has become a very unpredictable and dangerous place. Another wave of displacement is underway in Gaza. We know Gaza is in a very bad condition and can be terribly unsafe for people. So I think I'll end the live session with news here, and tomorrow again I'll try to bring the latest news to you. Whatever questions you have, please ask and drop a message if you want to, and let me know what else you would like to see. And if you have any doubts as you have written, I'll clarify them. Okay, bye.